I think support local means keeping your money as much as possible in your community.
The definition of local can be a broad territory base, but it's territory based, and it's making sure that you are supporting the people.
Trying to do as much shopping as you can in the community, trying to be involved in as much as you can, sharing their Facebook posts, sharing their stuff on Instagram, whatever it might be for social media. Those little tiny things really go a long way.
Obviously, shopping local, spending your hard-earned money locally, but I think it also means some more than that. Getting involved locally, talking about local products, telling your friends about local products.
It can be sourcing things that are made in Manitoba, things that are made in Canada, really reducing our carbon footprint that way as well.
And businesses that are all trying to make everybody's quality of life better.
I've lived in Dauphin my whole life. I'm born and raised here. It's got such a beautiful region, the entire Parkland region being between Riding Mountain National Park, the Duck Mountains, and Lake Dauphin. We have such an amazing area of natural landscape, and we're positioning ourselves really well to be a real tourism hotbed within Manitoba and a place to come to adventure.
I grew up north of Gilbert Plains in a little place called Benlaw. I left very briefly for a couple years, and I've spent basically the last half-ish of my life living in Grandview. The more that we support local, whether that's supporting your businesses or your community groups, I think it just gives more opportunity for this area to flourish. I would hope that it would bring more business opportunity, more families moving back, and just keep perspective in how lucky we are to live in the area that we do and to really just appreciate it.
I lived in Winnipegosis my whole childhood, right from when I was born. Born and raised in Winnipegosis in the village. Went to school in Winnipeg and then came back to the Dauphin area, and shortly after moving back to Dauphin, ended up back in Winnipegosis working here, getting some home cooking once a week. I think being part of your community is more than just living there. You have to get involved, and you don't have to get involved with everything, but you should start with something, some extracurricular activities. Choose an organization to get involved with, because that's what really drives the community. Sometimes we have to get in there and get our hands dirty and really continue to build our communities up, so you have to get involved.
So I was born and raised in St. Rose. I lived out of town most of my life on a cattle farm. I moved away to go to school and decided to come back when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter. We decided we wanted to know our daycare providers, we wanted to know the teachers, the bus drivers, the coaches, and everybody who would be involved with our children, so moved back home. One of the biggest things I've seen during the pandemic that's been really nice to see has been local businesses building each other up. I've seen other business people, even if they're in the same line of work, sharing that. I've seen other people posting and saying, look what I bought at so-and-so's store, look what I got locally. It's been really nice that way. I've seen some really good things from businesses building each other up.
People inherently want to shop local.
Everyone thrives if we all support each other, so it's only going to get better.
There will be times when you have to buy something out of town, but if you're just conscious about it, think about it before you click that buy button or drive out of town, pick up the phone, send an email, send a message.
Every time your dollar is spent within your community, it has a big impact.
When I want to have my son or daughter on a sports team, or I want to go use a local amenity or attend a local fair or festival, are these businesses that are supporting those? If I pay a little bit more here, does that ensure that those events continue to take place and make my community a more livable area in the future?
It's easy to sometimes complain, oh, I can't go to Winnipeg for that nice meal. Well, you know what? We've got some pretty darn good restaurants in this area that you can go to. Maybe I can't go to Banff right now, but I can go to Clear Lake.
But if you start shopping locally and you start with a small business, they might really feel that impact, so it goes a long way. It also creates more jobs in our communities, whether it's for youth or for adults, which in turn really helps out.
I really think just embrace local, and it's pretty easy.
I really hope that that continues, because it's only going to enhance everybody's lives.
Business owners need to continue to step up and offer new things so that people continue to support local. I think the support's been good, but I think they need to continue to offer new services. They need to continue to ask their local customers what they want and what they need.
And I think that we'll continue to see that grow. We'll see more jobs, more availability of services within our community.
And at the end of the day, that's going to help local support if you're offering new things, better things. People will keep shopping locally.
I think the last year has given people opportunity to assess what matters to them and their families.
The future's bright for the Parkland region.
The pandemic really showed us how much we need each other and how much we need that human connection with each other.
If we all make an effort at doing that, it helps prop those businesses up for the long term. Everybody benefits by all of us making sure that we are supporting our local region.